G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm now taking a look at the updated iOS version or the beta version of the application for the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro. We do have a new driving range. I'm keen to check that out and see exactly what it looks like on the iOS version. You can also see behind me, I actually have it up on my projector as well. So I'm going to see how it looks up there because I have a feeling looking at it on a projector will make it look a million times better. Let's jump into this application. As you can see, it still is in a portrait mode. So the actual home screen is still a portrait mode. It doesn't go to landscape until you get into the actual gameplay. I'll show that later. But we're going to jump in and we're going to head straight to the Rapsodo range because I'm keen to see what this looks like. Okay, we are in portrait mode. It should flip. That's the old range. We'll go start new session. Net, RPT ball, C level, graphics quality high, go continue. And again, we get the prompt where it says continue without a target, or we can set a distance. I did have a question. It's in yards. Can you set it to meters and kilometers per hour? Yes, you can. You can do that in the settings on the previous screen. So what I'll do is I'll actually jump out of this range and I'll just show that if you do want it in metric, you can actually get that. We'll go to profile. We'll go to app settings, and in the settings, we've got units, and we'll go, where are we? Yards, and we'll go meters and kilometers per hour. We'll go done, and then we'll jump back. We'll jump into play, simulation, Rapsodo range, graphics quality high, continue without a target, and then go start range. It'll rotate for us. We'll choose a 7-iron. And we have the exact same range that we did on the actual Android version. So we'll go continue. Okay, so let's jump into the settings quickly. We will put a custom target out there. So let's go custom target. And now you can see that it's in meters. So we've got between 45 and 275 meters. I'm gonna put this at 155. And that's just because with the extra 10%, that's gonna be 170 yards. So 155 meters, we'll go done, save. We'll jump back in. I'll just have to quickly change it to 7-iron. And now we have a green out there at 170 yards, 155 meters. What I will do as well is I'll go camera settings to ball flight. And let's hit a shot. I am extremely stiff. I did a weight session yesterday for the first time in a week and a half. I am very sore today. As always, Titleist golf balls with my Rapsodo Ball Dots. And also I'm using my stand from Claire. You can definitely find both of those things in a link in the description. I highly recommend getting this stand because I have noticed that even though I don't really move my unit, it does seem to get out of balance, and having those feet where you can just adjust it and make sure it's perfectly level is really cool. Okay, not the best strike, but we can see the ball flight there. That looks so good on the big screen. That looks incredible. So for carry distance, we had 150 meters. You can see that in the top left-hand corner. You've got kilometers per hour now instead of miles per hour. So I just wanted to show off the metrics because I did get a comment asking about, could you change it to metric instead of imperial? Looking at the little right-hand mini map, we'll swipe over and you can see our targets. That's really cool. So everything's the same. It's good to see the range the exact same. Let's expand this arrow. And there you go. So you've got all your data there. Now they are quite small. So I'm just wondering how that's going to go with the actual connector, but it shouldn't be any problem because the actual numbers are quite far away from the words. So it should be absolutely fine. All right, let's hit another 7-iron. And what I might do is I might miss the target and we'll see that target hit percentage drop down to 50%. So I'll just hit a little chip shot. We'll see it cut out there. Oh, stay short. Just short. And let's have a look at the target hit percentage now, and we got 50%. So really cool. Everything works. I mean, shot shape there, I just tried to hit a little cut. What I'll do now is I will hit a cut to the green, and I'll try and hit the target, sending a slinging fade in there. Should cut a little bit, and there we go. The ball's cutting, and it hits the middle of the target there. And then we'll just send a big draw. And that's going to go out there, nice big draw. Lovely. Stay in the target. Okay, so the range looks absolutely fantastic, as you would expect. It does look the exact same as the actual Android application, which is really cool because you're now getting continuity between the phones, Android phones, and, you know, iOS tablets. I've got an iPad Pro. Let's jump back now and we're going to go into the actual courses. So we'll go Rapsodo courses. I'll go start new session. And what I want to check is I saw a few comments on the Facebook group that said that Aussie courses don't have elevation. It's really interesting because I played Sanctuary, which is known for its elevation. And so when I played that, there was a lot of elevation, as you'd expect. So I'm going to jump in today and we're just going to go to Brookwater. They still need to fix this. Because you got portrait mode when you're trying to type, then landscape mode when you're playing, they need to just make it landscape mode the whole time, but they're getting there, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, Brookwater Golf Club. This course does have a lot of elevation, and I know that for a fact, so we'll go continue. You can add players. I'm not going to do that today. I have shown that off in my previous beta version, but one of the new updates is you can play with up to 4 other players, so it's really cool. We'll go continue. We'll play with the black tees. We'll go continue there. Net RPT balls. We'll go, I'll select a few holes that I know have a fair bit of elevation. I know the first hole's downhill, so we'll do that. We'll do, I think there's a par 5, the second, third, can't remember whether it's the third or the fourth hole. Might be the fourth hole. We'll do that. I know hole 9 has a fair bit of elevation as well. Hole 10 has a fair bit of elevation. That should be good just to show off. And hopefully it does have the elevation. We'll go graphics quality high, and then we go continue, and it should prompt us, yeah, there, elevation is in beta, so we'll select yes, we want elevation. Terrain penalty, no, that's fine. Start simulation. So hopefully, because we clicked on that beta, it does have elevation, but as you can see, this does not have elevation. So there you go. So it looks like, and I didn't check a lot of courses, I've got to be honest, but it looks like some of the courses, in this case, the Australian courses, don't actually have elevation. And this doesn't really look like Brookwater, to be honest. It kind of is. I mean, it's got the bunkers in the right spot, but okay, so let's exit out of that because it doesn't actually have elevation. And we'll go back into Rapsodo courses. We'll start a new session. Let's go and play Augusta National Golf Club because I know that course does have a fair bit of elevation. So let's jump in and play that. We'll just play the 18th hole because it'll start off down and go uphill. So we'll go Augusta National, go off the white tees, net RPT balls. I'll select a few holes. We'll definitely do 18 and we'll do some amen corner holes actually. We'll go 11, 12, 13. So we'll go save, graphics quality high. Beta we will turn on, start simulation. So hopefully, I mean, I'm pretty sure this will have elevation because it's in the States. So what I wonder, I really wonder if the elevation they've done is only on certain courses that has good lidar data. That's what I really wonder. Because I'm assuming they're getting the elevation from importing lidar data into these courses. The whole of America is mapped with lidar. In Australia, there's not a lot of lidar data available to the public. So I just wonder whether, and that goes the same in Europe as well. So I just wonder whether the courses that have elevation, I wonder if they're just the courses that they could easily import lidar data, like a lidar data database. That's a lot of words. I wonder if they could just import that database into their software, and then obviously the countries or places that don't have that data aren't going to get elevation. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, so we're on here, the 11th hole at Augusta. Let's aim a little bit to the right. This aiming needs to be sorted. It's not great. All right, that will do. We are in meters. I forgot we're in meters. That's going to do my head in. All right, let's see how we go with no warm-up. Straight into it. Straight into the aiming corner with no warm-up. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, I flushed it. That was perfect. Don't cut. Stay there. Kick left. Not bad. I'll take that for the first swing of the day. Apart from that 8-iron or 7-iron I hit. That's going to leave 187 meters. I got to remember this is meters. I wish there was a way to actually zoom into the green right now. Like I wish we could go, you know, view green. There's nothing on there. So we'll just have to hit a shot. 187 meters. Why did I do this to myself? Now I'm going to have to do the math. 205 yards to the pin. Let's hit an easy 5-iron because we're not warmed up. Oh, another great shot. Get left. A little bit to the right. Oh, it's going to be long. I'm glad that went over the back of the green because now I can show the chipping off. I definitely did that on purpose. So we've got 11 meters, so 12 yards, and I'm going to get to show chipping off. So we're in the fringe. Let's just do a nice little bump and run. I'll land this about, let's go 10 feet in my sim room, 11 feet, or maybe about 12 feet. It did register, and it's a really good shot. Happy with that. That is going to be a par on the first hole of Amen Corner. Lovely. I'm quite happy about that, noting that I didn't warm up. On to the 12th hole, par 3, 135 meters, 147, 8 yards, 148 yards. Let's hit a 9-iron. And this is just going to hit the green and take off because unfortunately we still don't have, you know, better physics in the game, I guess. They are updated from the first actual stable release right now. So they're better than the stable release, but they're still not perfect. The ball still doesn't actually spin and bite on the greens. It still bounces forward. Okay, let's just hit a nice smooth 9-iron. Safely on the green. I'll take a par on this hole as well. Stay right. Drew it a little bit too much. Oh no. It's gonna be, is that in the bunker? No, hanging lie. Again, we've got 11 meters, so let's just hit pretty much the same shot. Actually, I might need to hit a bit of a higher shot. Let's do like a little floating pitch shot, little, not a flop, but we'll just pop it up just a little bit. Land it about, let's go 5 yards. Oh, I carried it way too far. Oh no. It did carry that far. I've got my iMini on and it said it carried 7.7 yards on the iMini. That one carried, I think, 8 meters on the Rapsodo. So now this is interesting because I don't know if this is going to register. Because when I was doing all my testing, 6 feet, I think, was the lowest number I got to where it would carry in the room. So this is going to be interesting. Let's just try and hit a 6-foot chip shot. And we'll see if it registers. It did not. So I've still got myself in a position where it's not going to read. That one carried 1.7 yards. Okay. Same shot, a little bit harder. It's got a blue light, but it's not sending it through. We'll go again. Okay, blue light. And it registered. We lipped out. Be in the circle. Come on. Surely on the lines in the circle. What's it going to give me? A bogey or a double? A double. Okay. That's harsh. That is very harsh. Noting that, you know, to be honest, that should have been in. I mean, anyway, look at Rays Creek. On to the 13th. It's so good seeing elevation. I'm not sure about the implementation around the green though. That looks a bit dodgy, but hey, we've got some form of elevation. Where am I going to aim this now? The mini-map's kind of cut off and I can't really center it. I will have to aim a little bit left. but I don't know how far. How far is that? 300 meters. I definitely can't carry it over there then. Let's just aim there. Hopefully that's good. We'll soon find out. Oh, it's going to be a low spinner. Hit that high on the face. Okay, I could easily hit it there then. That's a little Phil Mickelson. I'm going to be in the pine straw. And we've got 230 meters to the green. See, that mini-map, not knowing where to aim, kind of hosed me there. 230 meters. We didn't come here to lay up. So 240, 53 yards out of the rough. 253. Let's just try and hit a 3-wood. What's the worst that could happen? We'll end up in Rays Creek. We've got to get eagle. Got to get an eagle after that double bogey. Flushed it. Be good. Oh, stay left. Oh, I've easily flown it there. Okay, good. I was hoping that would go off the back because I really did not want that to stay on the green in 3-putt. 19 meters now. We're in the fringe. I've got to remember to convert because I saw 237 yards and I went, oh, that didn't go very far. But that was actually what, 250, 260 something yard carry. So that was actually a good shot. Right, 19 meters. I'm going to try and carry this about, let's go 10. Be good. Oh, how did that carry so far? Okay, it did. It's saying 13 yards on my iMini, so it did. I just don't have the feel today. That's going to be a... Oh, that's a 2-putt. That's going to be a par. Okay, let's have a look at 18. So yeah, implementation around the green on that for elevation didn't look great. The green was kind of half in Rays Creek. Dead uphill par 4 on the 18th hole at Augusta. One thing I wish this did have, and I'm going to put this in my comments, is I wish it said on the screen where it says 299 meters to that position on the mini-map. I wish it said down, say, 8 or something. And maybe if I added terrain penalties, it would say that. So I'm going to check that after this round. Actually, let's just jump out now. Okay, so I've selected terrain penalties on, and I've selected elevation on as well, the beta elevation, and I've jumped back out to hole 18 because what I was trying to say is I wish that you actually got, hey, this is 10 yards downhill, so therefore your ball's going to carry further. Let's have a look. Okay, as it hasn't added it on by selecting terrain penalties. So yeah, I'd love to see something like that, just saying, this is so hard to aim. I'd love to see that, just saying, hey, this is downhill 8 yards, and then when we hit to the green, it's going to be uphill like 16 yards. Okay, let's hit a good drive. Let's finish on a good drive. That was not a good drive. That was a low hook, no spin. Oh, what a bad swing. Okay. It's down the middle though, and we've got 167 meters. So what's that, 170, 184, 183? 183, let's hit a 6-iron. Oh, that was not a good driver swing. This does look uphill though. It looks really nice. Let's put this one close to make up for it. Little punch 6. Come on. Be good. Go! Oh, so close. So close to a birdie. Unfortunately, that's going to be a par, and that's going to be 2 over through 4 holes. And to be honest, this course does play tough, so it is what it is. That's really cool. Let's go finish round, and it's back to the main menu. All right, guys, so that's the updates on the iOS side of the house. It does look very similar to the Android updates. A lot of continuity. I do have a theory about the elevation on the courses, so that is the only theory, or that's the only reason I can kind of come up with to why some courses wouldn't have the elevation. They just couldn't import that lidar data easily. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, let me know. Any comments or questions, let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.